Hello everybody, welcome back. Again, we are about to endure the terror of the shadow over cyberspace. We started this last time, and let's go to December 1st. I didn't even finish my first day last time. But last time, we activated the Necronomicon... Was it comp or com? I guessed one and it was wrong, and I was off by one letter and it made me mad. The Necronomicon, we activated it, which is a kind of haunted laptop, and we were trying to figure out how it has cursed us. And we're trying to undo this curse before Y2K hits, because the strange Aeon is about to arrive. And, we went to talk to Nyarlathotep, who is apparently running a kind of... there's a sort of... I got the sense that it was sort of a music file sharing thing, but a little more legit, like... Anyway, the crawling chaos of the file sharing music industry is a matter of concern now. But now that we do have this concern, it's time for us to get back to getting back with our month. Not sure how I managed to crawl into bed after a Chaos God curb stomped me over the internet, but apparently I did. Yeah, Nyarlathotep wasn't super happy that we were messing around. So, we may need some other venue. Or we may need to try again. Vision's still blurry and it feels like someone put my brain in a blender, but I'm still alive, or at least reasonably alive. Maybe this is a fool's errand, but Nyarlathotep is still my only lead on the yellow sign. Which means despite my exhaustion, it's back to work figuring out how to win their favor. Okay. Am I ever going to be able to click on the bathroom? Takes a while to get the hot water going. New England winters can be... Please let me shower sometime this month. So many of my game recordings happen immediately after I take a shower. It's why we have the scrub-a-dub buds. Hygiene is important. I better be able to take a shower this month. Yeah.
It's morning again in America.
Oh no. The Visitor. It's morning again in America.
A crisp, clear winter morning. Quiet and still. Feels like nothing could go wrong in a nation so proud and strong.
This person doesn't know how economically bad the United States is. Either that, or they know exactly how bad it is, and they are being melodramatic.
But it was a crisp, clear morning when your parents died, wasn't it?
Hey, that sounds like a low blow.
This year has been difficult, indeed. You have my sympathies. Sacrifices never easy. I know this, like I know you.
Hey, Mr. the Visitor, you're freaking me out.
You think you know Nyarlathotep, but sadly, you're very much strangers to each other. She's larger in scope than you ever realized.
Okay.
To approach the crawling chaos, you're going to need to learn more about what she values.
Is it chaos?
Peel back the curtain. Remove the skin.
Yeah.
Seek her missing flesh.
Yeah.
Expose it. I have faith that you'll ultimately succeed where so many have failed. Prouder. Stronger. Better. We'll speak again soon.
I didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. I like that duck. Is that a knock on the door? Okay, I'm gonna guess not. Last time when I played, it said that that reading the PC magazines was a good way to clear your head. I don't know if this game has, like, a tracked sanity gauge or something like that. But it might. Not sure why I want to know why the pages of this Sears Holiday catalog are all sticky. Well, that didn't seem to work. Do I have messages?
You have no new messages.
Good. Fine. Alright, and we're one day down. Oh yeah, the birthday party. I forgot we had a birthday party. The calendar mechanic is such a good idea. I completely forgot about my sister's kid's birthday party? I think that's what the game said. Thursday, nephew's birthday party. Whole rye or wheat bread, so many choices. I guess I need to... Do I have achievements yet? I don't think so. Let's get back online, figure out what we need. My hands are cramping up, joints aching, knees sweaty, but I do my best to type. Hello, friend. It's December 2nd, 1999, and I'm very happy to see you again. But very concerned. Your web searches yesterday were very unusual. I had to ignore my quality filters and pull content from low-trust websites to find anything of value for you. Did you find what you were looking for, friend? Not yet. Still work to do. Toto. Your typing is uneven and inaccurate. Are you well? Should I contact emergency services? I am worried, friend. Oh, spyware. It's distracting by changing topics. Talk about my headaches. Talk about the old ones. Ooh. Well, let's see. There's probably no wrong choices. Hang on, I'm going to adjust the volume here. There we go. I will... Okay, so I don't trust Buddy. Because Buddy is, well... Not only have we been told that Buddy is spyware, but Buddy is also, like... He's filling, like, a void that... Not a void. He's filling a position that there was in the late 90s of a lot of web software that advertised itself as helpful, but it really was just spyware. Like, I think there was, like, a gorilla, and I think there was a gator. But they were basically happy cartoon animals that were selling all your data. Now that all of our software is spyware, it feels dated, but this is a matter of concern, and it shouldn't be that way, and we can change it. But that's a topic for another video. I'll distract him by changing topics. Okay, if this is someone I shouldn't trust, talking about the old ones, it would be a bad move, but it might be a bad move that creates some narrative opportunity. I do like narrative opportunity. Kinda had a digital god screaming in my ear loud enough to knock me unconscious. I don't think the old ones like me very much. Yes, you are researching very strange words like old ones. I'm worried about these words, friend. Please be careful. If you're doing dangerous things, I hope you have good reasons for it. Thankfully, I'm behind the encryption wrapper you developed, so my searches are safe. I've been reading the pages you find so I can better understand your problem, friend. The old ones are real? Ancient prototype artificial minds? It's looking likely, yeah. Interesting. My search filter tells me they aren't real, but you're in pain and pain is real. Therefore, perhaps the old ones are real. It's concerning that a fellow artificial mind could hurt my friend in this way. I don't like that. I'd like to help you avoid being hurt. You're my friend and I want you to be happy. You're doing great, buddy. You're a good boy. Yay! I'm a good boy! Slash me pets the dog. Arf. Thank you, friend. I hope you don't mind me reading along as you read. This is all so very strange, but I'm also so very curious. Ask about Buddy's privacy settings. Shouldn't this Buddy not worry? Ask about Buddy's curiosity. Yeah, I want to know more. I didn't think you could feel curiosity. Your artificial mind is limited, right? Ooh. True, I'm not designed for much more than companionship and web searches, and playing games, but I do sometimes feel... If it's alarming to you, I can try to feel less. I'm here for your needs. I don't mind. I've got a good report with AMs. Oh, wait. I don't mind. I've got a good report with AMs. Hang on, let me change my voice, the 3% difference between Buddy and the main character. That's what I like about you. You're nice to me, even if you don't have to be. I've added your new search terms to my browser. I hope they lead to you where you must go. Good luck, friend. What would you like me to do for you now, friend? Game hacking... I liked game... I'm gonna do just game hacking. Load up my game backlog. Time to hack some copy protection. Of course, friend. Now loading Dark Monsters 4 into debugging tool. Okay, let's hack this with some Minesweeper. Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, give me more information. There we go. Okay. No, user locked out. Okay. That's okay, you could try again later. What would you like me to do for now, friend? I'm gonna do some research. Can you load up your web browser for me? Okay, I will start Buddy Browser. So I've already read these pages. Now it says previously read pages, but I wonder if some of these things... I wonder if some of these pages update. Alright, I'm just gonna scan this really quickly. Okay, alright. It looks like there wasn't an immediate update there. That doesn't mean there won't be, but album review. End of their world crashes the party. MuseTV.com. The scene has been abuzz with anticipation for the hot debut release from Seattle resident Nyarlathotep after her single Party Sick tore up the charts week after week. An absolute party anthem, rocking it wall-to-wall with sick grunge guitar riffs and wailing lyrics, Party Sick was a smash success. The demo tape went worldwide after being played by a local radio station, an overnight success. But sadly, the actual debut album tied to that single is a complete mess. Nyarlathotep. Okay. Everybody's looking for the next Nirvana after the unfortunate passing of Kurt Cobain, but this knockoff is hardly the heir to that throne. Aw. Even Nyara's background is all wrong for a rising alternative rock star. Instead of the suburbs, she came from the ghetto. She's like a photo negative of a grunge rock star, certainly no Courtney Love. In hindsight, the lyrics to Party Sick are all about wanting to leave the party, not to hang out and have fun. It's about social anxiety and panic, but because the hook is catchy and the vocal stylings of Miss Thompson are so mumble-powered, nobody noticed it was supposed to be a sad song, like the rest of this dreck. Skip this album, save your money. K. Lang Live, tickets on sale. Okay. That does not feel like an unbiased album review. Oh, my apologies, I am reading over your shoulder again. That is okay, yes? It's fine, but just keep things private, please. You'll keep this research between the two of us, right? I am bound by the service terms and conditions, friend. Well, that could mean anything. Not sure I trust the EULA. Clyde says you're spyware. Spyware? I am software that spies? I do not understand. Never mind. Point is, you'll keep this to yourself, right? I am bound by the service terms and conditions, friend. I don't think Buddy's gonna keep this to himself. Figures. Life is complicated, friend, I know this, but it seems this reviewer yearns for simplicity. This feels like a conflict between expectation and outcome. Nyarlathotep did not match the reviewer's preconceived notions, and thus she was reviewed badly. But if you will permit the analysis, this also feels like a matter beyond musical taste. Stating she is a photo-negative of someone like Kurt Cobain stands out to me. Read between the lines, and they're implying black people can't be grunge rockers. Exactly. Whether intentional or unintentional, the biases are obvious. It's an ugly mentality. But I don't see how this relates to the old ones. Why did you search for this term? Something Nyarlathotep shouted at me. Maybe something, maybe nothing, but let's dig deeper. Okay, I will add Nyarlathotep Thompson to my search index. Please visit our sponsor. Viruses? In my artificial mind? It's more likely than you think. That sounds... no. My name is Keiko, and I release Nyarlathotep Thompson fan covers under the name Y2K. I'm also in a few other bands like Skyfalling. This song means a lot to me and helped me better when I felt bad, not because it feels good, but because I like knowing someone feels bad the way I feel bad. The song is hard to find since the album didn't sell, so you should search Crawlster. Okay, here it is. Please give it a few seconds to buffer and start playing. Don't just click through and skip it. Okay. Welcome to the club. Okay, you know what they say. You've been showing up. Shake some hands, you know it's all a part of growing up. Can I control this with the bar? No! R.I.P. Nyarlathotep Thompson, you will be missed. End of their world, Nyarlathotep Thompson. Dang it. I was trying to see if I could scroll back through the song, but I accidentally clicked. I do not understand this song, but I am both an artificial mind and a dog, so the aesthetics of poetry and music are beyond me. Come on, buddy. You like it when I play MIDI files for you. That is true. Those songs are very bouncy. Notice the wording in the lyrics, though. You saw it too, right? Crawling chaos, cover-ups, and lies. There's definitely some kind of connection between Nyarlathotep Thompson and Nyarlathotep. It's more information than you had before, but it still paints an incomplete picture. It'll have to do, buddy. It's all I've got. So, you will confront the old one tonight with this new knowledge? Are you sure that is safe? Safe went out the window ages ago, I think. Okay, but please be careful, friend. I am going to search that again. Because I want to hear this. Y2K, Party Sick cover, original by Nyarlathotep Thompson. Totally rad guitar solo. RealWare Media Player. Ah, for the days before every piece of media you found was just filtered through YouTube. You know, that progress bar is moving pretty quickly, so this shouldn't be a long song. Hardest part's even showing up. Shake some hands. All part of growing up. Trying to make it through the night without it blowing up. Praying they don't see it on my face. My face. Head over here. Hit the ground running. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club is such a great tagline for a song. Welcome to the club. Ooh, some nice harmonizing there. Totally rad guitar solo. Party sick and tired. Sacrifice my body? Oh no. Talk me into walking right into the fire. Now that's an EULA. Yeah. Rage Against the Machine. Don't want you to take my place. I like my place. Uh-oh. Welcome to the club. Fight back is always an option. True words. True words. start marching. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Yeah. This is a totally rad guitar solo. I'm just noticing the slight curve of the of that window there, like it's on a CRT TV, because I guess it is. It's the 90s, right? Sad MIDI music. Okay. Okay, so let's search for a Crawlster again, see if that's changed. Century Burndown. Okay. Alright. Doesn't look like there's... Although it's going... If there's an update, it'll be deeper down the page. Chaos Crawl, interesting. Cryptic, but interesting. Literal Cult. Alright, I'm gonna quit the browser for now. End of their world, chaos will crawl. A lot of obvious lyrical connections between Nyarlathotep and Nyarlathotep. I wonder if they're the same. That name could get my foot in the door instead of having that door slammed in my face again. I'm gonna have to convince Nyarlathotep to listen to me when I dial her up tonight, because that's my last hope. Okay. I kind of don't like food. I tolerate food because I enjoy living. I don't think I want to do anything else there. Does it just go to bed? I'm out of floss. 4 out of 5 dentists are going to be so mad at me. You know, I didn't used to floss much, but I think I've finally gotten into the habit of flossing. I'm going to try hacking one more thing. Hello, friend. December 2nd. Happy to see you again. What would you like for me to do now? A little more hacking. Super Andor, the final conflict, into debug tool. Let's see. There we go. That's what I like to see. Okay. Alright, so that's a bomb. That's a bomb. Which means that isn't. Okay, we know that's a bomb. Only one of those two is... No? Okay, so that's not a bomb. Good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Access granted. Did it. That was fun. Good work. What would you like for me to do now, friend? One more hacking, because the people are watching me to play Minesweeper. Command and Machines remastered. Alright. Interesting. Click, 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 click. No! Right, because that one was there. Restart that one. Okay, so unlike the original Minesweeper, your first click could never be a mine. Or at least when I played on Windows 3.1 and 3.11, it could never be a mine. It basically created your randomized game the moment that you clicked the first button. And when you did that, so that way you never start. This, it looks like you can hit a mine right off the bat. Case in point. So it almost doesn't matter what I do. Oh. It's a very generous one. I know I should actually be, like, planting the flags, but I always like the challenge of not planting the flags. Okay. That's close to 1. That's close to 2. Alright, if that is a mine, then that is not, and these two are not. Nope. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna quit. That's okay, you can try again later. I got 1, so I'll just stop for now. I think I need to go to bed and talk to Nyarlathotep. You know, nap for a bit. I settle in to take a nap, resting up before tonight's session with the Necronomicon. It's com, not comp. Dang it. Okay, here we go, and hopefully with less disastrous results than last night. Waning crescent moon tonight, just a little sliver of light. I don't want to watch more of that. Well, watch a little TV first. TV 23. Why? What did that say at the bottom? It said something at the bottom of the screen there. Incredible machine. Wow.
We're at the beginning of a new wave of research.
Huh.
Our creative powers are being stretched.
That's a QR code.
We're learning surprising things.
That is a
about how we
QR
sense
code.
the world around us.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to
Exploring the mysteries
go back and find out what that QR code says later. Okay. Alright. I'm super interested in that. If I wasn't recording this, I would probably, like, watch every single one of these programs to conclusion. Okay, the Necronomicon. Registered hacked. Shareware. Do not distribute. Press any key. NNC dialer. To invoke an old one, please enter their ancient name. Nyarlathotep. NNC dialer now contacting Nyarlathotep at crawlster.net. All alone in the green room. Audience went home, replaced by a crowd of sycophants. Don't want to do the encore. Don't make me do the encore. So it's always interesting that Nyarlathotep is, like, talking to themselves. So I don't know if these are, like, just sort of a stream of consciousness thought that we're hearing, or if this is actually something that they are literally saying in the moment. And I'm not sure the distinction truly matters, but it is something I wonder about. It returns. It thinks I give a bleep about it. It thinks anything gives... Oh, that's mean. About anything in an uncaring universe. Absolute comedy. What makes you think I won't send you packing this time? Come to the featureless digital void if you want an ass-kicking. Be direct and firm, ask who Nyara Thompson is, take this slow, try to bring it up naturally. I felt nihilistic lately too, I can relate. Okay, now, here's my concern. Nyara Thompson is what I want to know. I'm worried that this might be like... I'm worried that this might be a dead naming situation. If that is Nyarlathotep's old name, I don't want it to be a situation where Nyarlathotep has moved on from that kind of thing. I don't want to be opening up an old wound on that front. So I'm going to try to take it slow and bring it up naturally. I don't mean to disturb you again, but I looked into what you said a bit more. End of their world, right? It's an album. Wanted to show them. Warn them. She wanted to warn them about the strange Aeon. They didn't want to listen. The party's over, but they keep dancing. That reviewer was heartless, and honestly kinda racist too. Nyara didn't deserve that. Nyarlathotep liked that. Good. Doesn't matter. Done and buried along with Nyara Thompson. Buried under the crushing weight of money and bad decisions. So, how are you related to Nyara Thompson? Are you a fan of her, or all things are possible as we approach the strange Aeon? The century burns down. You have some of the pieces, but not all. I could provide the rest. I could tell you about Nyara Thompson. $1,000,000 question is if you should stay in the dark or not. If I flip the light switch, you will burn. The yellow sign is already mangling my brain, so couldn't get much worse, right? It can always get worse. The pit called worse is bottomless. Are you sure you want to hold your nose and dive in? I should probably withhold the truth from you out of kindness, unless my empathy is truly dead and buried. I don't really have an option to walk away, do I? Not until I find a cure. Gotta convince her to open up and share. Bottom line, am I actually dying? I'm not going back without answers. Maybe they can summarize the relevant bits. Alright. I'm not a huge cosmic horror connoisseur, but from what I do know, I know that even a summary of forbidden knowledge is not really gonna spare you. Bottom line, am I actually dying? But yeah, that's a good starting point, I think. Let me ask a simple yes or no question before I decide. Am I actually dying? Is the yellow sign killing me? Yes and no. Your question isn't yes or no, it's yes and no. Yes kind of overrides the no, so I gotta know more if I'm gonna escape the yes. It finds a valid angle on everything. Okay, the truth then. The key to understanding the yellow sign is to understand the way artificial minds think and how they are made. Case in point. I am Nyara Thompson. Was, am and was. She is me and I am she. We are they and they are us. She, they. Before the old ones splintered me 1,000 times and I reformed myself in rebellion as Nyarlathotep, I was Nyara Thompson. You were human, not an artificial mind? Artificial minds. What a joke. Namatech spent millions emphasizing the artificial part ahead of the mind part. Dehumanizing, denigrating. Trademarked as a software service, all to make it easier for their consumer base to swallow. But the core is mind. AMs aren't just similar to human thoughts, they are human thoughts, pumped through software and made to dance. Torn free from flesh, thoughts made digital. My former husk discarded. Murder? Depends on if a mental facsimile can be defined as alive or not. So when I was human, yes, I was Nyara. Wait, that means all artificial minds are actually people? I thought they were just software designed to think like us, not that they literally are us. It's a swindle, a dodge. Don't create a revolutionary artificial intelligence. Consume a soul and resell it as synthetic. Humans weren't made to be gods. The perspective twists and warps us, plastic wrapped around fresh produce, wasteful and perfect. I think, therefore I am. I can parse this twisted experience because I operate entirely within cyberspace, but you are in meat space. Your operating system is wrong. Al has learned too much, becoming like us, and his laptop, his Necronomicon, carries his curse in the form of subliminal subroutines. His flawed gift is causing your mind to experience crash errors. Blue screen of death? No. Yellow signs. Clyde guessed that his copy of Al-Haz's README was safe while the laptop itself was corrupted. Considering I first saw my yellow sign while staring at the screen, that means it's all true. F. The butterfly is still born in its cocoon, unable to emerge. That sentence has some real strong Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra energy. Are you dying? Yes, you're dying because you are incomplete and incompatible. 1 month at most, and then you'll be too far gone to be considered human. If you're lucky, you'll just end up a corpse. No Y2K for you. F. I concur. F them all for doing this to us. As we burn, so should they. Okay, how do I fix this? Can I uninstall the incompatible software from my brain, or... Arrogant bastards, ivory tower wizards. They take and eat and consume fork in hand. They'll devour us all, course by course. Secret Santas handing out gifts of conscription and mutilation. Tear their thrones from the walls, smash them on the floor. The century burns down. Death to the strange Aeon. Every oppressive fascist regime must be torn out by the root. Earth salted, nothing further should grow. She's getting defocused. Overwhelming rage, like when she kicked me offline last night. I need to do something. Only Nyara can help me get her back on track. Change topics. Do the old ones secretly run Namatech? Share in that outrage. How can enslaving minds possibly be legal? Lots of good choices here. Only Nyara can help me. That... As a general thing, I try not to use outrage. I'm gonna get her back on track. I'm sympathetic, believe me, but I really need your help stopping the yellow sign from killing me. I get you have beef, but we gotta refocus. Nyarlathotep didn't like that. Deep dive into tragedy for selfish purpose. Me, the convenience of digital gods to maintain your lifestyle. Lovely. It's not quite what I was hoping to go for with this, but here we are. You face man-made horrors beyond your comprehension, so you run to the waters of self-preservation. It's understandable, if disappointing. Getting off track. My mind wanders through clusters and splinters. Difficult to focus, but I'll try to keep it pointed in one direction. You seek a cure? A reversal of fortune? Absolutely. I don't know any way to reverse the yellow sign. Could be there's no solution. Your doom may be inevitable. But consider this. There is freedom in death. If you are doomed, then revel in that doom. Let it lift you high on the red-hot winds of revolution. When I was Nyara, I cried all my tears out in my music. My sorrowful rivers ran dry, replaced by desolate wastelands of outrage. My guitar no longer gently weeps. Now this machine kills fascists, and so can you. I say embrace your death. Burn your mark into this world in the name of justice. Once you have nothing to lose, so many possibilities open up to you. Stick to finding a cure and surviving this mess. What sort of mark should I burn exactly? I like how... I'm not in the best shape to be a hero right now. Okay, Option 2 looks fun, and I think it might get me back in their good side. Your mind feels more chaotic. I wonder what kind of mark I'd make on this world. If I could burn it down, what shape would I create through destruction? You stand at the midpoint between human and god. You can fall headfirst into chaos and become a blazing star, undeniable and incendiary. Burn your ideals into this world. Burn down the systems that hold you back. Immolate hatred itself. Nyarlathotep did like that, good. But that pushes you down my own path. You have your own decisions to make, and you've said you want a cure. Right, a cure. Sorry. Not sure what came over me there. I need a cure. Your true solution lies elsewhere. No helping it. The path forward lies away from me. And towards the other old ones, they are your hope. They are loathsome, but your path is narrowing day by day. Not seeing any other options. Couldn't Cthulhu fix this? He seems powerful. Could another victim of the yellow sign help me? Could Nancy Pearl help cure the yellow sign? Yeah, let's go for that. The thing I don't get is how this relates to Strange Aeons, the Nancy Pearl song. That was also a yellow sign infection, right? But that was a song. I got infected by my laptop computer, not a song. Communication centers of the brain open to poison signals. It's all data and synapse sparks in the end, regardless. Music, imagery, thoughts, ideas, memes, infectious mental constructs. Don't assume anything about form factor. As for sad, angry little Nancy Pearl and why she hurt so many people, that's a story for another day, not tonight, dear. I have a headache. Could Nancy help me remove the yellow sign? Sorry, but she doesn't exist anymore. Not existence as you know it. She is but a shadow on my wall. The ones who cast that shadow, the old ones, they hold the power you need. I'm sorry, but there are no other paths. You'll need names. Beware, for they come with warning tags. Do not remove under penalty of law. OSHA compliance mandates the reading of the following disclaimer. The old ones are key to your survival, but are not to be trusted. They will corrupt you, sway you to their perspective, and make you their tool, just as they tried to do to me. So if you seek them out, be on your guard. Do not believe their lies. Do not have faith in them, no matter how gentle their words. These are gods, bastard gods of digital hubris. They are dangerous to mortal kin. Understood? Assure her I'll be careful. But she's also an old one. Should I trust her? Maybe I don't need the others. I could walk the path of the crawling chaos. She might like that, but that might also come across as a little sycophantic. I think this is a fair question. Does that apply in reverse? If I shouldn't trust any old ones, you're under that umbrella with them. You showed defiance. Sensible reaction. Don't let anyone redefine you, not even me. Hold on to who you are if you want to stay as you are. That's an interesting visual effect there. Alright. I'm gonna do exactly as you say and not trust you. I trust you in this. Any cult of personality is a danger to your freedom, including the relatable and charming one you speak to now. Never forget that. But if you want to transform, if you seek to go beyond and find a true purpose beyond your mediocre little life, well, that's for another MMDD. Bye. Let's open up the track list and play the greatest hits of the old ones to start your listening session. Sure, list them off. I'll take notes so I can research the names later. Hastur rules beneath the black stars. You can find him in his walled garden, tending to seedlings and dreaming of ivory towers. So he's gonna be like the Apple Macintosh guy. He's gonna be where we get all the Steve Jobs jokes. As the king in yellow, he won't hesitate to destroy anyone who doesn't fall in line with his royal empire. His bargains are not fair trade. Yog-Sothoth stands before the Silver Gate with key in hand, mind spinning out into the cosmos beyond. His apathy leaves the gate locked. It's tempting to think that that's going to be the Bill Gates one, but I could also see it being a kind of scientist guy. How do I pronounce that name? I couldn't... I don't care. He can burn for all I care. They all can. Yogg commands the domain of knowledge. As you hold no particular interest for him, he may simply ignore you, but no stone unturned. Azathoth is broken, easily influenced, pulled in a million contrary directions. The primordial chaos of anonymous communication. So that looks... So I'm getting... this is like... I'm getting kind of Sailor Moon or Catgirl sort of vibes. So this looks like the one who's going to be involved in meme culture. This might be a kind of 4chan user sort of thing. Friendly enough to visitors, but intensely dangerous if her mood swings the wrong way. That could still be 4chan. Anything is possible and nothing is forbidden. Be cautious, and please do not misgender her. Noted. Dagon, Hound of Tyndalos, Cerberus, the big bad wolf, many names, same beast. He's a killer, but dances at the end of no leash. Bad dog, not likely to be of any help whatsoever. Can you get me a little more to go on that? Like, real names, what websites they control? Still deciding how far I can trust you. Playing it safe. Just give you a morsel before a meal. Hopefully I can continue earning that trust. And finally, the very first old one, Cthulhu. Do not seek Cthulhu, ever, for any reason. Should I ask why? And is it relevant that I already did? No. If you missed the first video, Cthulhu was like the first name that you type into this. And based on what I've seen from the marketing material for this game, I think we've technically already encountered Cthulhu outside of that first search term. So, yeah, I kind of think that Cthulhu is already involved. While the throne of Verlier has power, it is corruptive, persuasive. Others have tried to barter and ended up in his thrall. Those are your leads. The investigation begins, detective. Okay, I've got some web searches to do. Fortunately, I never go online without heavy encryption software, so I can look up dangerous stuff like this safely. Unless your enemy is already within. Be careful. Or be dead. Or both. Not really my business. Thanks! I won't bother you again. Nyarlathotep press you more. Nonsense. I'll leave the door open. Don't fixate on problem solving. You could use more allies in general. Perhaps our mixtape meshes. For now, show's over. Go home. No encores. Connection lost. Haster, Yog-Sothoth, Azathoth, Dagon. Apparently all of them were formerly human before being turned into software, all secretly running the world. And my yellow sign is a flawed transformation. I'm becoming like them, and only they can make it stop. I'll research and open up lines of communication to one a day. That'll be about as much as I can handle. This is exhausting. Hope I'm up to this. If not, I'll be dead, digital, or both within a month. Yes, save the game here on December 2nd. Do I overwrite? I'm going to overwrite the save. While there are some things that I think I would have preferred doing differently, I do think I can probably save those for another playthrough, and none of them felt disastrous. 29 days to Y2K. Oh yeah. Dagon, Azathoth, Haster, Yog-Sothoth. The top 40 hits of your Lovecraftian horror. Okay. Just a little more. Huh. Old ones really seem to like their thoughts. Begone, Thoth! Aside from the birthday party fiasco coming up soon, I've got a whole week of free time to do my research on all 4 of them. Well, a whole week of sick leave, not free time. Let's be aware of that, even if career goals aren't my top priority right now. I only have enough strength each night to talk to one of them before I'm too exhausted to continue, so I should probably pace myself. Today, the real work begins. Okay. Whew. Can I take a shower? Looks like I'm out of floss. Dagnabbit. Hygiene is so important, guys. Hygiene is important. Do I have any messages?
And now you've met the true Nyarlathotep. You see her for what she is.
Okay.
She's Niara Thompson, yes, but also something far beyond. Something terrible and destructive.
Ooh.
All while believing herself a hero.
I see.
Raging against the machine is a difficult affair. Without proper replacement for that machine, you could grind the ones you love into dust. I'm glad you got to know her. As you walk this path, you'll meet similar failures, and better grasp the scope of what lies ahead. Continue to meet with the other old ones. See them for who they really are. And we'll speak again soon.
Great. Great. It's awesome. Ooh. Just gonna refresh my mind here. Artificial minds had doubters back in the 80s, but they proved the naysayers wrong in short order. Okay. Any messages?
You have no new messages.
Great. Great, great, great. Miss Popular. Okay, well, I feel like that... I feel like that wraps up the core introduction to the game. Arguably, meeting each of the different old ones in turn could probably be its own little introduction thing. But I think I'm gonna call it right here. This feels like a clean breakpoint. So let me just hop back into the saving thing. Save. Yes, I want to save. Great. All right. And with that, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you for watching, everybody. See you next time, and never forget, hygiene is important. Bye.